sacrificed herself. It summoned a monster! It's already devoured her. Another wave is coming. Nikki, watch your step! It's about to spew dark essence again! Watch out for its trajectory! Huge wave incoming! Be careful, Nikki!
This is the energy of the souls Medale took from the tide. The monster ate them too. We have to defeat it, or it'll consume the souls of every single Parksolian.
Nikki, don't panic! Hold your breath and pass through the gap! Nikki, you're awesome! That weakened the monster's power! The floating leaves are about to be overturned! Nikki, dodge quickly! Don't get swept away!
the cycle's power. McGill and the others are still fighting to suppress the chaotic soul surge. No one's giving up, so I can't either. What's this glowing tablet?
The tablet of the Pact. It records the Parksolian Dragon Agreement in an ancient language.
What exactly happened between them?
I believe the tablet will show you the truth.
The story starts in the Age of the Gods. Guiding souls is a painful journey. From his birth, he is destined to fall. The resentment of the lost souls corrupts him. The obsessions of stubborn souls corrode him. And then, one day, he shall end himself, and a new god of reincarnation is born. Even so, Icarus made sure to guard the cycle of life each and every day. But then, over a millennia ago, the new god of reincarnation was never born. Icarus got weaker and had to withdraw and recover, so he left guiding souls to us dragons. We dragons did so, waiting for him to return. Then, an unprecedented soul tide struck like a calamity. The dragons were hurt, but held the line until they no longer could. And then, a group of humans, also on the brink of death, washed ashore. We dragons said there may be a way for them to save their lives. However, they would lose their pasts, assuming a new destiny. And so a pact was made. The dragons merged their souls with the humans. Two races at the end of their roads avoided mutual extinction to keep living. The ancient duty of guiding souls was then passed down.
The dragons died off, their white bones scattered across the boneyard. The Parksolians were reborn upon this ancient land. Soul Rift is the pain left in the gap where two souls fused into one. This pact was meant to be temporary. We thought he would return, that the cycle of life would be restored, that the Soul Rift would be healed. But then came the Heaven Fall, and the god of reincarnation never came back. Yet the Parksolians kept their promise. Nikki, the dragons didn't leave the Parksolians. The truth is the opposite. This relay, from gods to dragons and to humans, this perseverance has sustained the cycle of life.
There is so much suffering in this land, but there are those who carry its future forward with faith.
Nikki, I remember my true mission now. To recover the complete mark of the cycle, and to finish the judgment Icarus had left undone.
The other half of the mark?
That lies near heaven's reach.
see it now. The legendary Heaven's Reach. The other half of the mark is there.
That's incredible! A city appeared in the distance just now!
Momo, let's go somewhere higher and take another look. The Saintess told me that's Heaven's Reach.
The Golden City Wilhelm is looking for? How would the Saintess know that?
When I reached Icarus's birthplace, she recovered her memory about Heaven's Reach and the history between the Parksolians and the dragons. According to the Tablet of the Pact, the Parksolians' ancestors, on their last legs, chose to merge with the dragon's souls. It was an imperfect solution, and Soul Rift was a side effect.
So that's what happened.
The dragons originally thought that Soul Rift would be easily reversed when Icarus returned to restore the cycle of life.
But the gods are gone. Is there nothing we can do?
Maybe. But if the mark of the cycle reaches its full power, it might mend the flaw in their souls. My half of the mark lets me sense lingering divine power that maintains the cycle. The other half that the Saintess wants is in Heaven's Reach.
Nikki, has the Saintess's soul been sleeping inside you? All this time?
Yes. I think the Heart of Infinity allowed me to answer her call. Wait. I get it now. I have Soul Rift because the Saintess's soul is in my mark of the cycle. Like how the Parksolians are fused with the dragons.
Oh.
Something else bothers me, though. Who fed Medale that false narrative and made her so evil? What was their goal? Medale's plan only needed the mechanical seed nurtured by the Mother Shroom and the Soul Spring Water. Yet, the Docilists' twisted beliefs, trying to revive the Titan King. Who wants to see the Titan King return?
I get the feeling we're going to uncover some shocking secrets in Heaven's Reach.
Momo, let's head back to Miguel. We need to bring him Medale's belongings.
Nikki, you're back. It looks like it's over now.
Is everyone okay?
Most of them. A few ferrymen suffered soul rift, but the healers have stabilized them.
I'm sorry, Miguel. Your sister...
No one could change her mind. She's always been like that.
We found this after she disappeared. This soul ocarina looks a lot like yours.
They're a pair. Our grandmother gave them to us, hoping we'd help our people together. But I was never as talented as she was. She was always helping others, but no one could help her. Maybe that's why she grew so resentful. I never would have thought she'd still carry this around with her.
Maybe a small part of her missed you.
Still, it wasn't enough to stop her falling into the abyss.
There's something else I want to tell you.
I see. The dragons didn't bless our ancestors. Their souls were fused with ours.
That's also the cause of your soul rift. That's why it's been so hard to treat.
Knowing where Soul Rift comes from could still help us. Maybe Icarus was merciful and left behind some kind of power, like the dragons hoped.
I'll be on the lookout.
Thank you. I'll tell my people these ancient tales when the time is right. But for now, we'll uphold our duties regardless. The city that suddenly appeared. It reminds me of the Titan city.
Heaven's Reach. I agree.
I'm not too familiar with the legend. But Engert spent some time with the Docilis. Maybe he knows something. Come, I'll take you to him.
Dazzling light! Nikki, do you think this radiant unicorn jumped out of one of the fairy tales we read as kids?
I thought you'd be here sooner. McGill, how are you holding up? Has Medale...
We always knew this was a possibility.
There's no shame in sadness. You don't need to put on a stern face all the time, Clan Chief. You can trust us.
Certainly. You have been a great help.
All right.
Angert, did Medale ever mention that city on the horizon? We think it might be the legendary Heaven's Reach.
Well, I know she took inspiration from it when creating docilism. She didn't trust anyone, so she never talked about her plans with us. One time, a reckless adventurer thought they could get clues about Heaven's Reach from us and flew to the church on a giant bird. After chasing her away, Medale suddenly came over. She must have been in a good mood. She asked me if I knew that a group of early Parksolians went to live in the City of Titans.
1,000 years ago, right?
Who knows? If the Golden City's real, I want to see if it can really bring people the eternal miracle that legend talks about. It's just as likely that it's filled with a bunch of lunatic daydreamers. By the way, there's a memorial ceremony later on Tide Foam Beach for the departed. You ought to be there, Clan Chief. But I know you're really busy, checking on the wounded and all, so...
I will be there. Excuse me, Nikki.
Anger, you're trying to give McGill a chance to compose himself, aren't you?
It's not as fun if you say it out loud. Anyway, he's too stern for his own good. We should give him this chance to say his goodbye to her undisturbed. Oh, almost forgot to invite our most important guest, Nikki. Everyone's looking forward to having you attend the memorial ceremony. Let him head over by himself. See you on Tide Foam Beach, all right?
Okay, I'll see you there. Nikki, I'm so glad you and Momo made it back safely, and managed to stop the disaster at Dragon's Lair Peak, too. Truth be told, I had a few moments while tending to the clan's people where I felt I couldn't go on any longer. But the thought of you at Dragon's Lair Peak gave me the strength to push forward. Thank you. Knowing that you were doing your best to treat your patients gave me courage, too. Everyone's okay thanks to your perseverance. It's like we've always said, if you persist with unwavering faith, fallen leaves become new buds, and death shall become new life.
There you are. Is everyone okay?
Lucian, how are you holding up?
I'm fine.
I can't believe you took on all those Esslings by yourself. If it weren't for the clan chief's timely rescue...
I just acted without thinking.
Looks like everyone's here. Let's get started.
The Loomies are here to greet the souls of the departed. Nikki, let's play the fairy song together. May all their souls find the tide and return to the cycle. May they be reborn on this land.
We remember the departed not only for those we've lost, but also for those who remain by our side.
I'm struggling to get used to you acting so serious.
I'm really good at reading the room, you know. Well, if someone as outstanding as me were gone, the Loomies would be fighting for the privilege of escorting me, don't you think?
Come on, don't say things like that.
Nikki, you're a true benefactor to all Parksolians. You're my role model. One day, I'll become the best ferryman in the Boneyard.
I'm looking forward to seeing it.
Oh, right, funny story. You remember how Heloise acts so cold all the time? After she heard I got hurt, she actually came to check on me. I wonder what happened to her. But getting along with the team will definitely help my ferrying jobs go more smoothly.
McGill, I heard the sound of your soul ocarina during the performance.
I just wanted to see her off. I'm sorry. I know her crimes were unforgivable, but she was still my sister. She was so talented. She could heal our soul rift and soothe any restless soul. I don't know when, but she started to talk less and less, building a wall around herself. I was so focused on my work, I didn't see her shift.
Don't apologize. Maybe she was so driven to make her wish come true that she became obsessed and made a huge mistake. After experiencing Soul Rift myself, I can understand how you all feel. Because of that, I believe that pain will never extinguish the light of hope. It always burns in our hearts.
Finding hope for the clan is my duty as clan chief. What's next for you, Nikki?
This land is so mysterious. I'm going to that city to learn the truth.
Then, I wish you success in your travels. Please, visit us whenever you'd like. We'd love to see you again.